This is the Genesis XA airbrush by Grex. This is the single action airbrush, and you also get a hose connector and a spanner for removing the nozzle. The XA is a single action airbrush, so it's really designed for repetitive work. Kind of supposed to work like a spray can. You fill it up with paint, press the button, and the paint comes out the end. There's no pulling back on it because it's not a double action. So press down and the paint comes out. You won't be able to paint any detail work with this, but what it is good for is backgrounds, large murals, base coating, anything like that. Because you can't adjust the paint volume by the trigger because it's just a single action, you adjust it by screwing out the knob at the back. This pulls the needle back from the nozzle and allows more or less paint to flow through. There are small graduation marks around there just to let you know which way. It's pretty obvious. Will allow more paint through. Backing it off will obviously pull the needle back and allow more paint through the nozzle. To remove the needle, first of all you have to undo a small set screw just underneath the knob. Do this with a jeweler's screwdriver. Back off the screw. Unscrew the knob, and it'll pull back, leaving the needle intact. You can then simply pull the needle out. That's now ready for cleaning or any maintenance. The nozzle is of the screw-in variety, so you simply remove the needle cap, then the nozzle cap, you can see that the nozzle is quite big. It's more like a spray gun nozzle really. Very little chance of you losing it, and it does look quite sturdy. It's simply removed with the provided spanner. When reinserting the needle, make sure that the slot in the trigger is facing towards the back of the airbrush. Otherwise you're going to knock the tip of the needle against the trigger. Then carefully insert the needle. Make sure you're central. You'll feel a little bit of resistance. Just twist the needle. Just go backwards and forwards. And you'll just feel it seating against the nozzle. Then reinsert the knob. Screw it home. And then you're ready to tighten up the small set screw with your jeweler's screwdriver. This way you know that the needle is set correctly against the nozzle and is ready then to adjust for the paint flow. To remove the colour cup, you just unscrew it. The seal on this is actually on the cup itself rather than the airbrush body. It's very easy to put back in, very easy to clean because it comes off. The lid just pops on. It's a large bowl. This wouldn't take much cleaning at all. First thing you notice when you pick it up is it's very heavy, in a good way. It's not too heavy, but it feels strong. The chroming's really nice. And I think for anything that doesn't require any fine detail, I think this would be very useful. This is fitted with a 0.3 nozzle, and it's got a 1/4 of a fluid ounce cup. So it's not a large spray gun, but it's good for, I would say, modelling, helicopters, anything that requires any constant volume of paint rather than changing it all the time.